Group technique. Characteristics of the group technique of providing employee benefits include some or all of the following. 1. Only certain groups are eligible. Thus, a group should not be formed solely for the purpose of obtaining insurance. 2. Steady flow of lives through the group. The theory behind this concept is that younger individuals should come into the group while older individuals leave, thus maintaining a fairly constant mortality or morbidity ratio in the group. If the group does not maintain this flow through the group and the average age of the group increases substantially, costs could increase dramatically. 3. Minimum number of persons in a group. A minimum number of persons, typically 10, must be in a group to be eligible for group benefits. This minimum number provision is designed to prevent less healthy lives from being a major part of the group and to spread the expenses of the benefits plan over a larger number of individuals. 4. A minimum portion of the group must participate. Typically, in group life and health insurance plans, if the plan is non-contributory, which means it's solely paid for by the employer, then 100% of the eligible participants or employees must be covered. If the plan is contributory, which means the employer and the employee share the costs, 75% of the employees must participate. The rationale for this provision is also to reduce adverse selection and spread the expense of administration. Adverse selection, that's when a buyer or a seller, they have information that the other doesn't have. So an example would be a non-smoker paying the same premium for life insurance as a smoker. The smoker did not let the insurance company know that they are a smoker. Also, someone waiting to get life insurance because they perceive a close future need. So someone who just got diagnosed with something, they know they need insurance, so they'll go apply for a position at a company that will be offering insurance because they know that they're going to be needing it for these major health expenses coming up. 5. Eligibility requirements. Frequently, eligibility requirements are imposed under group plans for the purpose, once again, of preventing adverse selection. An employee must be actively at work on the first day of eligibility. The employer may have a period of time called the eligibility period before the employee may participate in the benefit plan. Certain benefit plans may require an elimination or waiting period to elapse before an employee receives a benefit for which he or she is eligible. Also, if employees do not join when eligible and want to enroll at a later date, some form of medical information may be required. For instance, this would be processing a qualified life event. They may have to prove that they lost insurance to gain insurance within a certain period of time if they are outside of an enrollment window. 6. Maximum limits for any one person. In certain cases, maximum limits on the amount of life or health benefits may be imposed to prevent the possibility of excessive amounts of coverage for any particular unhealthy individual. 7. Automatic determination of benefits. To prevent unhealthy lives in a group from obtaining an extremely large amount of a particular benefit or benefits, coverage is determined for all individuals in the group on an automatic basis. This basis may be determined by an employer's salary, service, or position. It may be a flat amount for all employees or may be a combination of these factors. So just to make sure it's even across the board, there will be these set requirements for you to be eligible for these certain benefits across the board, like waiting periods, or you have to have so many years of service in, or you have to be full-time. In addition to that, it may just be a flat dollar amount that everyone is eligible for across the board. And 8, a central and efficient administrative agency. To keep expenses to a minimum and to handle the mechanics of the benefits plan, a central and efficient administrative agency is necessary for the successful operation of an employee benefit plan. An employer is a most ideal administrator because it maintains the payroll and other employer benefit information necessary in meeting tax and record-keeping requirements. If the company is too large, in most cases, they will get a third-party administrator to administer the benefits, a third-party administrator or a TPA. Over the years, many of the requirements just described have been liberalized as providers of employee benefits have gained experience in handling group employee benefits and because of the competitive environment. Nevertheless, the basic group selection technique is important in understanding why employee benefits can work on a group basis and how any problems that exist might be corrected.